the greatest podcast is fucking back, baby. Woo! You already know the fucking wave.
Yeah,
Every week, we're in your fucking ears. Every fucking week. I'm telling you, if you followed us for this long, it's been fucking great. But you already know. Every episode, we have to do it with a fucking shout out. We have to start it off with a shout out. We just have to. And this week's shout out, great friend to the podcast. She's an amazing person. She's one of the most hardworking people I've ever met in my fucking life. When she puts her mind to something, she is truly determined to fucking get it done. When I tell you, this girl fucking graduated.
In 3 years,
in
bro.
3 years, bro.
Yo, she was doing to school in the summer,
She
bro.
was
She was doing mad
beasting
shit.
and feasting, getting her shit fucking done.
Yeah.
Resolve her fucking hard, amazing work. What fucking happens?
She graduated as a dental hygienist, bro.
She is a
Crazy,
registered dental hygienist. And ladies and gentlemen, she works at the Waltham Modern Dentistry.
Yeah, this woman is none other than Jennifer Campos, bro.
Jennifer Campos. I'm telling you guys need the comprehensive exams where you're just talking to the doctor and they're telling you how fucked up your teeth are. And
Yeah,
what they can provide for you for service, they fucking do that there. If you want x-rays and fucking cleaning, my homegirl Jen Campos is going to make you look from fucking rags to riches.
Bro, I went to her this week. She actually did. She did a cleaning on me. She was really good. She made me feel comfortable and helped me. And she's pretty funny too. She puts on music for you. She just lets you. It's like a chill vibe while you're in the dentist. Cause I know sometimes people be like, yo, I don't want to go to the dentist. But
I'm telling you guys, great professional fucking work.
Yeah.
And she's an amazing person at the same time. So all around, you gotta fucking hit up my homegirl Jennifer Campos, and you gotta fucking get your feet. Wow,
your feet,
your teeth,
bro.
Your teeth, bro. My fault. Your teeth, fucking done with her, bro.
Yeah, she's gonna make you feel real comfortable, bro. Make sure you go over there. Waltham Modern Dentistry. I'll put her on Instagram.
We'll put all the Instagram, all the fucking greatness. We'll put all the address. We'll put the location, everything, whatever the fuck you need to get your teeth clean.
Yo, nice and white. That's how you're gonna have them.
That's what I'm saying. So now, let's dive into it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello,
We're
everybody.
back, and we're better. And listen, we got a good one for you guys.
It's week 10, bro.
It's week 10. We got some crazy shit going on.
10 weeks of listening to me and Vic, bro.
70 days.
70 days. Damn, how'd you do that math so quick, bro?
Because you did it like 15 minutes ago. anyways, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing something we've never done before.
This time we're pulling a Drizzy Drake, bro. What are we
pulling
doing?
A Drizzy Drake.
Yo, this world is Meek Mill and we're Drizzy Drake. We're going back to back,
bro. We're going back to back. Listen,
this week,
ladies and gentlemen,
we're having something that you didn't even know was coming, bro.
Like, honestly, you didn't know it was coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jason doesn't ruin shit. He didn't ruin it this time.
For real, bro. I'm sorry, bro, that I sent the text in the group chat. Relax, bro. I didn't think that was supposed to be a secret, bro. When you're talking about Antonio Brown, bro, relax.
Oh, my, yo.
Let it be, bro.
Let it be. But, yo, just know, Jason, don't tell this man Jason nothing.
Just because we sound like we flow on the mic, bro. Just because we sound like we flow on the mic. We argue like 13 times a day, bro. Like
maybe
up.
like 15, like 20
this
times
dude be getting me tight, but anyway.
No. This man be getting me tight.
Relax.
But anyway.
Shut up.
We have a great guest today.
This week, we have one of my old friends, bro. I've known this man since the 5th grade, bro. Like, this man's been in my life all the way since I was a little freaking 3-foot tall kid, all the way into college, bro. We're freaking dorming with each other, and I'm kicking him in the top bunk, waking him up at fucking 6 a.m, bro, just to be annoying.
He's one of my old friends from high school.
Yeah, this man's my brother, bro. Nelson Martinez, bro. This man's he's not famous, bro, but he's famous in my life, and I'm gonna let him come on the mic right now so we could talk.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Nelson here.
Yeah, this is my boy. I've known this man since fucking church school, bro. We used to go to school. Back when I actually used to go to church and actually care about God. I mean, I still do. I care about God, but it's in a different way. But anyway, I've known this man since forever, bro. 5th grade, bro. We were fucking around, just beating each other up like crazy, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of ironic. We
we
found each other in church school, and now we're both like not really spiritual people.
Yeah, but it's cool, bro. You know, we still living our lives, and we're freaking beast in the head, bro. That's crazy. Bro, I'm talking like Vic right now because I have Vic right next to me, bro. I got his energy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this man Jason rubs off on me Like, bro, I be talking and all of a sudden, like, I'll start fucking sounding like Jason and doing shit like Jason, bro. I'm like,
what is that
the
supposed to
fuck?
mean, bro?
I don't want to fucking sound like you, bro.
Oh my god, that reminds me. When we were in college, Jason used to say just dude for everything.
Dude and bro.
Dude and bro.
Literally, bro became like my filler word for everything, bro. I'd just be like, bro.
You
I
could
don't
say
even
bro.
notice it.
You could say bro like 3 times in a sentence,
The-
and it would still make sense.
Yeah,
but, like,
it's just normal. You're just like, that's
Yeah.
Jason talk. It's crazy because I had people coming up to me and being like, yo, I started saying bro like crazy because of you. Like, damn, bro, what the hell? Like, hey, look, I said bro right there because I didn't
yeah.
even. It just comes off my lips, bro.
Yeah, it's really weird how much people influence in your lives. Like you just like you don't even notice it. Like you start talking like them, you start acting like them. Like
Yeah.
I've known you for so long that
Yeah.
we've almost become like the same people.
Yeah, for real. Especially because I lived with you in fucking college, bro.
Yeah, never forget that year.
Yo, that was fucking stupid, bro. Yo, this man would just sit, bro. His alarm would go off. He'd set like 8 alarms in the morning, but he would skip every one of his classes, bro.
Hey. I would not skip all of my classes. I would skip one of the. Hold on.
75%.
Hold up.
I mean, as freshman, bro, I was skipping class too, but I wouldn't
What
be.
are you talking about? You didn't skip a single class that year.
Bro, I mean, I just did, bro. It was my rule, bro. You know, it was like Peacock back in high school, bro. One of our teachers in high school was always like, "Yo, you're paying for every one of your classes, so you might as well go to them."
You know, it was funny. When he gave that speech, I was thinking like, yeah, I'm never gonna skip a single class. And then college came, 9 o'clock came, and I did not want to wake up.
Bro, it literally be like this, bro. I'd go into the room at like 2 p.m., bro. I'm like, yo, Nelson's in class right now. I'm thinking like, yo, I'm gonna get to take a nap, bro. And this man is laying on his bed, and once I come in, apparently he wants to wake up once I come in, bro. When I want to take a nap,
You make mad noise when you come in.
Bro.
What do you mean? You stomp your feet whenever you walk, Jason. I've learned the way you fucking walk.
bro, I mean, it's cause like, bro, I got big feet, bro. It doesn't matter.
Bro, tell me not. This man is fucking annoying, bro. I can't imagine living with him, bro.
Yo,
Have you heard him clapping at any point? It's like a gorilla. It's legitimately a gorilla clapping.
what? Wait, this is a new joke, bro. First it was my nose, now it's about my gorilla hands.
It's your gorilla nose.
Bro,
Wait, do gorillas have noses?
yeah, bro. What the hell? How do you think they
but
smell?
All right, but like it's like attached to their face.
Yeah, it's like flatter. Yeah, probably. Bro, but this man Vic looks like a gorilla, bro.
What the
Bro,
hell?
who did we have going taking him to the movies, bro? Saying that this man was freaking Caesar
fucking
from
ape, bro.
a freaking ape, bro. The only joke that I ever had about my hands was that I had concrete hands because my hands
Bro,
were
you
really
should start
hard, bro.
fires with your hands, bro. You know
You
how
guys are forcing
fucking
it.
rough your hands are, bro?
This man's hands were so dry. I saw him apply moisturizer almost constantly.
Bro, I don't know. It's just, especially during the winter, like that time's coming up where I'm hitting the lotion like 5 times a
Bro,
day,
your
bro.
shits are gray, bro. Your shits are gray, bro.
You
Bro,
should really get that checked out. To be honest, that could be a skin condition at this point.
what the hell, bro? I bring you on here to talk about the good times, bro. You're coming here to roast me.
Good times. What do you
Yeah, yo, it's crazy, bro. It's just like I'm basically living with Vic right now because this man's in my room every other day, bro.
I'm here every fucking day, and I have to listen to this man fucking bitch and cry. So I low-key feel bad for Nelson, bro. This man lived with him. Imagine, bro. At least I get to go home afterwards. This man, Nelson, this man lived with him, listened to him fucking sleep.
Bro, Nelson, tell him, was I ever a bad roommate though?
I think the worst part about living with Jason Mendez was his farts. Imagine this. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. You're trying to sleep. And
Bro, you didn't go to sleep until like 5 a.m. Stop lying, bro.
All right, that's besides the point. All right, so it's 2 o'clock in the morning, let's say. And Jason Mendez has just thrown a stinky fart. And now you can't sleep because you're desperately gasping for air.
Yo, chill, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, his farts match his
Bro.
nose, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, no. If we're talking about annoying shit from when we lived together, bro. Yo, I would go from fucking class trying to take a nap, and he'd be playing League, bro. Just clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking his fucking mouse, bro. Telling me, and I'm like, yo, bro, can you chill? Nah, bro, this is how I play, bro. You can't tell me I can't play like this, bro. And I'm like, what the hell, bro? I'm just trying to sleep, bro. Ask him why I don't live with him anymore, bro. Ask him why I don't live with him anymore, bro.
League of Legends was my downfall, apparently.
Bro, that that and you're just a messy ass dude, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty messy.
Nah, but now we're in your messy room, bro. It all makes sense, bro.
It really does
It
all make sense.
It goes full circle, bro. Come on.
And I'm fucking excited that this man's here. When I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I fucking listen to Jason's science this, science that, all the fucking time.
Yo, you don't like to learn?
And finally,
You don't like to
we
learn?
got a fucking man of business with us, and I'm fucking hyped. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hyped. You know how much I wanted to talk about the numbers and how I got into business and all this greatness about business. And Jason's all about Einstein this,
Hey, bro,
relativity that.
I'm telling you, bro, you don't like the. I know you like, bro. You be listening, bro. So don't be fronting on me, bro. Like you don't like that shit.
I listen. I think it's interesting, but again, bro, that's not what I'm. That's not my shit, bro.
Yo, but it's crazy, bro, because you guys got different educations in business, bro. Like how could that be different, bro?
Business, bro, expands tremendously, bro. It's so broad, bro. It's that probably what Nelson learned, bro, and what I learned is way different, bro. Tell him, bro.
I don't know. I feel like most of the stuff that I've learned in business is kind of common sense, to be quite honest. Like, most of the stuff is just really technical stuff, but, like, the more you learn,
like
the more,
vocabulary and shit?
not even vocabulary and shit, more like just, like, you just kind of learn the different departments of business, like finance and accounting and HR and, like, the admin kind of work side of it. But in the end, it all just kind of clicks together, and it just makes sense, you know? Like, it's kind of, like, that's what I said. It's the kind of, like, common knowledge, because, like, once you get the hang of it, once you learn it, it's like, oh, that makes complete sense.
And then you could get, like, within those departments, like I agree with you, bro. And then when you get, like, into those departments, you get real specific and nitty gritty, and that's when things get, like, way different, because, like, management compared to, like, economics, bro, in business is mad different. Like, you'll be like, what the fuck? Like, and, like, that's why I love business, because there's, bro, no bullshit, I feel like I learn something new every fucking day, bro. In like, working at State Street, bro. No joke.
I mean, I feel like I learned something new at my job too. That's what I like, bro. I try to teach you about the science and shit that I learned, but she's mad boring, bro. I never judge you when you talk about your business, bro.
Nah. Obviously, bro. I be fucking around with you, bro. I like when you talk about your science, bro. I find it real interesting, you know. I just be messing around with you because bro, everything, bro, you're related to science, bro.
Because everything is science, bro. We live in a scientific ass world, bro. Like, dude, like even just water are just little freaking hydrogen and oxygen molecules bonded together by freaking covalent bonds, where they're just like, they want to share their electrons with each other for some reason, and then boom, you got water, and that shit keeps you alive, bro. That shit goes into your fucking bloodstream, cleans you up, bro. That's why you piss out all the bad shit. Come on, bro, that shit's mad interesting. It's like what's happening in your life, bro. This man used to be big on the science too. Now he just became a businessman.
Cause I'm telling you, business is the way to be, bro. When I tell you, bro, yo, Jason, bro, I'm telling you. Remember when I was geeking out, bro, driving to the.
You literally talk about your shit, bro, your business all the time, bro. You've been teaching me about whatever you learned in Europe forever, bro.
Cause that shit's fire. Like, you don't understand how amazing that is, bro. Nelson, bro.
Yeah. Oh my God, Europe. Vic did Europe, which is such an amazing program. Like, it literally gives you all the tools you need to just succeed. Like, coming out of high school, if you have no plans, you go to Europe. Year later, you're good. You're set.
Living stone, my boy Vic right here, bro. This man went through that program, and now he's like, bro, he's teaching me about business, bro.
The thing about that program, it truly, like, oh man, I can't appreciate that program more enough. Like, it's fucking. So basically, like, yo, they give you. So it's not like I went to like college for like a little bit. I know like some things about business, like classes and stuff, but like it's not like you're reading straight out of a textbook. You're truly like the stuff that you're doing, like in Europe, the stuff that you're learning is all so you could do it at your internship and do it in the real world. Like, it's fire.
Yeah, that's what I think is really different about the way you learn business, because like going through like 4 years of business school, essentially, like, you know, your business undergraduate degree, you kind of learn every single department instead of learning just one specific department, where at Europe, it sounds like you kind of just went for that one department, you learned it as best you could, and then you just went from there.
Yeah, so basically, like, the way it works is, like, so Europe has negotiations with, like, bigger companies, and then those bigger companies are like, okay, this is what we want you to teach them so they can work for us, and then they come up with a specific curriculum for, like, whatever jobs that they want to, they want us to internship at, and then it just fucking flows, bro. Like, so I learned, like, straight, like, investments, ETFs, mutual funds. I learned all, like, the the investment side of business, like straight on. You know what I mean?
Like basically you learn like the finance part, like how people make their money, how companies save their money by investing and putting their all their money into like stocks and mutual funds and all that good shit.
Exactly, bro.
So what do you learn?
Well, I mean, my degree is management information systems, so essentially it's pretty boring actually. If you think about it, it's like mostly just database kind of stuff, like just knowing how to organize information in such a way that it's easily accessible.
But no bullshit, bro. That's stuff for the future, bro. Because, bro, think about it. So, like, honestly, like, no joke, like, like, in my job, I do a lot of processing. And soon, like, maybe, like, 5, maybe 10 years, even sooner, all that processing shit is going to be all automated. I'm telling you, bro, you're golden, bro.
Yeah, I always thought management jobs were probably better, right?
Well, it's not so much a management job. It's more like information systems. So, like, you know, like database kind of stuff, like just organizing large quantities of data, which Vic does have a point. That is kind of the future. Like, think about it. Like, with the internet, like, exploding in 2008, there's just such an influx of data that people and companies just don't know what to do with it. So the future and what is going on right now essentially is you have all these big companies like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Instagram is Facebook, but you know, you get my drift. Yeah. They're all just collecting your data, selling it to companies so that they can know what to sell you, and that's all that's going to be happening for the next foreseeable future, because at the moment people in America are just walking like ads.
I mean, yeah, but isn't that like you literally talk about something or you Google something, bro, and then all of a sudden you got ads on every website about what you just looked up?
It's really insane how well they are able to advertise to you, because I'll be literally having a conversation with somebody about a random object. Like one time I was literally talking to my girlfriend about wanting a laptop, and the next day, not even the next day, a few hours later, I received an ad on Facebook about getting cheap laptops. That stuff just can't be coincidence.
I'm telling
They're
you,
listening.
bro. Me and my mom were having a conversation because I've been trying to put my hair up in a bun or whatever. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to, because I'm in an awkward stage right now, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to cut off my hair. She's like, nah, just have it like Pebbles from the Flintstones, bro. I was like, bro, what the hell are you trying to make? She's like, yeah, just put a bow in your hair. I'm like, what the hell? I'm not your daughter, bro. I'm your freaking son, bro. Relax. And then all of a sudden, bro, 10 minutes later, she sends me a meme from Facebook, bro, of the Flintstones, bro. It's like, she's like, what the hell? I was literally just talking about that. I was like, yo, man, they're listening to us, bro.
I'm telling you, no joke. That's why I shut off Siri, because I was like, yo, like, I don't want, like, you know, fucking my phone listening to me and shit.
Yo, you shut off Siri, that's not gonna do anything. Your phone's still listening to you. If it has a mic, it's 100% listening to you.
And no joke, like, yo, my phone's going crazy. I kid you not. Yo, shut off Siri. Shut off everything Siri, like no messages, no nothing. It's gonna be like legit. It's gonna be like, yo, turn on voice memo. Are you sure you want to shut off Siri? And it goes crazy and crazy for weeks. I was getting the messages, and then it just like gives up and just stops. But I'm telling you, to this day, like, I'll still get do you want to turn on voice memo? Like, shit like that.
You know, it's funny. I think Apple just updated their like terms and conditions. So now Siri, you can turn off the ability for Siri to listen to your conversations, because before it automatically did it just because you agreed to the terms and services of your Apple account. They did it without you even knowing, because they stuck it inside like a 90-page terms and conditions thing.
And nobody
like,
ever
you won't
that.
read that. Obviously, you're not going to read that. So then you get screwed. Well, not screwed, but they sell your data.
That's fucking nuts, bro. No joke. Like, that's... bro, it's scary, bro.
Yo, and what's crazy is me and us were having this conversation the other day about freaking the 5G. After we did that podcast, we were texting about it, and he was like, yo, 5G, bro, it's going to be even easier for them to get your shit. It's going to be quicker data, quicker this. Bro, so when you're talking and having a conversation with somebody, instead of 10 minutes, bro, you're literally going to pick up your phone. It's going to be like an ad right there. Boom. That's how crazy the 5G is going to be, bro.
Yeah, that's how fast it's going to be. It's going to be ridiculous. Like, think about how fast they are able to advertise to you now. Like, I was sitting in like the library of my college one day, and I received an ad on Instagram to go to the nearest Dunkin' Donuts because they were offering me a coupon for like a drink or something. And that's how they get you. They literally track your location, and they're like, hey, go here since you're so close by, and here's a deal, by the way. And that's how they get you.
Bro, and that pushes you in directions too. They could literally manipulate the way that you think because of the ads that they're showing you, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, that's their main purpose, to manipulate your psychology so that you buy their shit.
Bro, and it's all because they want your money, bro.
Bro, this world, man. I'm telling you, this world is a fucking... It's a fucking money-based world, and it's a sad thing because, like, what the fuck is money? I say it all the fucking time. It's a piece of paper. It's a little green or fucking orange or whatever color it is.
This man Vic
with
was
a fucking dead guy on it.
Yeah, bro. This man Vic
A
was in the
fucking dead guy, bro.
I mean, if you think about it, money is based in nothing. Ever since we got off the gold standard in the 1970s, I think money has been based on an idea, essentially, an agreed upon idea that everyone just kind of like goes along with, and we're like, yes, this has value.
That's why people invest in Bitcoin, because they think that's gonna happen soon, bro.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, think about it. Bitcoin inevitably it will be the currency of the future.
Yeah.
Whether it goes alongside, paper money or not, that's to be seen. But
I mean, isn't that what they do right now? It's
I think
paper money.
I truly think like paper money is gonna become what is like your debit cards and shit. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be a number that you can see like in an app or something. I don't think we're gonna be using dead guys with, for too long.
I mean, isn't that what we do right now? We do all plastic.
yeah, exactly. I mean, if you think about it, like most of the money like nowadays, I don't deal with cash. I use Venmo. I use my debit card everywhere.
Bro.
Like just become so easy to transfer money that way instead of like giving people physical cash. That's gonna become the future.
It's fucking nuts because like, bro, like you don't even have to carry. I'm telling you, I haven't carried cash mad long. If let's say I forget my wallet, yo, Jason, bro, you got me. I'll fucking cash app you.
And then I just
I'll
use
Venmo
my
you.
card, bro.
Yeah,
and
exactly,
that's it,
bam,
bro.
and I'm still paying for whatever. It's
Yeah.
or oh, yo, I forgot my wallet. Like, oh, my fucking credit card's on my phone. Like,
Bro.
can I scan it? Like, shit's not like
Yeah.
I truly don't think fucking paper is gonna last any longer.
Well, I mean, wouldn't Bitcoin make that easier though?
I mean, yeah, Bitcoin makes that way easier by having it be digital currency. But essentially, Bitcoin is this money online. It has no real value besides the effort that it took to mine it from a computer. But even then, like, now that system has been automated and people are just mining Bitcoins in the background, like, they have, like, an entire room,
Yeah.
like,
Just with
filled
like,
with computers.
not even any screens, bro.
Yeah, not even any screens. Just, like, the hard, like,
the hard drive,
the tower.
Bro. The towers, yeah.
Essentially, fucking just mining for
It's like data, bro. Like they do
Yeah.
they do like calculations like square root of square root of square root.
Yeah,
of
they
square
do
root of square
algorithms
root,
or something,
yeah.
and for some reason, I don't know how exactly it works. But at the end of the day, Bitcoin is still kind of based in the U.S. dollar, and that restricts it completely. Like, the reason that there was such a big commotion about Bitcoin back in like 2016 was because like people started finding out about it, and so people started investing more and more about it, and it created this bubble, this like false sense of value that Bitcoin had, when in reality it wasn't really based on anything but speculation, and that's why it crashed eventually, and that's why so many people were out of like money. Because they put all their money into Bitcoin and then it just went whoosh.
So why doesn't paper money work like that, bro? Isn't paper money?
I mean, paper
just an
money does
idea?
work like that. Think
So-
about it. Paper money, like, we're about to have a recession because of the freaking treasury yields, or at least that's what it indicates. But, like, we're about to have a recession where essentially our U.S. dollar is decreased just because we've had this false sense of, like, value that Donald Trump has put into it in the last, 3 years, because he's given so much money and tax breaks to corporations that they're able to just buy back their stocks and increase the value of their stocks, which makes it look like, that they're making money and that they're doing well. But in reality, it's just Donald Trump put in a large amount of money that's going nowhere. It's not actually investing in our economy because they just went into the pockets of, the fat cats, the big cats, the people who own these corporations, the CEOs. It just went to them instead of the actual workers. So inevitably, when those people don't put the money back into the economy, it's just going to go flat.
What the hell, this man?
That is fucking wild.
This man just what?
What the?
Nah, that was
fuck,
that.
bro?
I mean, it makes sense though.
It makes fucking sense, bro.
So you're thinking if we're gonna fix the economy for real, the money's got to go into our pockets, like us, the middleman or whatever.
Oh, 100%. Like, since Ronald Reagan back in the 1980s, he instilled this idea into Americans, into hard right, whatever Americans, that trickle-down economic works. And trickle-down economics is essentially giving tax breaks to get big corporations, because you have the idea that they're going to use that money to put back into their company and to give to their workers, increase their wages, hire more people, build more factories, whatever. They're going to invest in their company. But what ends up happening is that the CEOs put a little bit of their money into it, and then they put the rest in their pocket.
Damn,
And
bro.
it's been happening since the freaking 1980s. In the 1980s, it didn't freaking work. We had a recession in 1989 as a result of this freaking idea that Ronald Reagan put on to Americans. But then Donald Trump came in 2016 and he said, let's do it again. And here we are at the brink of another recession.
So you're telling me, bro, that because they think that putting the money into the big people's pocket, they're just putting it in their pocket, and then that's it, bro. That they just keep their money and they're just rich as hell, and that's it.
Yep.
Pretty much, bro.
Like, sure, yeah, a lot of these people do invest their money into other things because you can't just have money lying around. But at the end of the day, do you really think that their money is going to go to the right people? If you gave money to the workers instead, to the people who are actually spending it, then you would increase the economy, because what increases the economy is circulation.
Ooh.
Money circulating creates more money. That's why investing is such a big part of the economy. That's why investing has been a big part of the economy, because the more money circulates, the more powerful it becomes. That's why you just can't have your money sitting around in a savings bank. You got to invest that. You got to make it work for you.
This man, bro. Oh, man, this man hyped me up. I'm telling you, this is the shit I wanted to fucking talk about. I'm telling you, wanting to learn about finances, bro, because I wanted to know how to make money, use money, and, like, you know what I'm saying, make money work for you, so then one day I could, like, teach people that, like, teach people financial literacy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is something, like, we should learn and know, but they're not teaching it in the schools, bro. They're not teaching this shit, bro, and this shit pisses me off, like.
That's the problem with modern America, though. We think that we can, like, the American dream is still alive and true today. Like, sure, you can, like, start from nothing and, you know, become a millionaire and all that. But, like, obviously it's incredibly hard. But what's easy is making money when you have money. And that's the problem with America. That's the problem that most Americans have. Most Americans don't have money. And so they think that they can achieve this American dream, and they're led to believe that they can achieve this American dream. But in reality, you have all these freaking 20-year-old kids who have just inherited millions of dollars, and they don't know what the hell they're going to do with it. They're not more qualified than you, but they have the money, and so they're going to be able to make more money at a more reasonable rate than you would ever.
So what about Amazon? Isn't Amazon investing in their company like crazy and trying to do stuff with their stuff? And they're a big-ass company as well.
But that's what you want to do. Like, when you're a fucking company, like, so companies, all they do is talk about themselves all day, every day. So obviously, like, bigger corporations are gonna only invest in themselves, right? Amazon, bro, Jeff Bezos started fucking selling books, bro. And then he added pieces. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He just started adding pieces, and then what now? He bought an online pharmaceutical company that he's gonna involve in he's trying to be in the pharmaceutical business.
He bought a pharmaceutical company?
Yeah, like an online pharmaceutical company. I'm telling you,
that's gonna be the next big thing. Buying your pills from Amazon.
Amazon, bro. I'm telling you, he's
Amazon
a fucking
Prime
beast.
that? Did you actually hear that Amazon Prime is coming out with the 1-day Prime?
You know why that is, right? Because, bro, so no one was competing with Amazon for a long time. These brick and mortar companies,
they're
like
still not.
Yeah, the companies that the only company that would two companies, bro, and it's Target and Walmart. They started competing, bro. Walmart, bro, had the 2-day shipping for free, no Prime subscription. Directly targeting, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Targeting Amazon,
That's a good tactic, though. That's
you know what
smart.
I'm saying? And now Amazon's like, fuck, bro, we got some competition, because Walmart's a fucking beast, bro. Walmart's been around the game for a long time.
Nah, at the end of the day, though, Amazon has that share of internet sales, like,
Yeah.
by the balls they have.
Exactly. And, like, Walmart and Target, like, I think Target's number 2 in terms of, like brick and mortars. They invested, like, tons and tons of money into their online services because they saw Amazon is killing the game, bro.
Well, I mean, it's just because it's the ease of access of online, bro. And especially with better internet always coming and always trying to update, like, the way you have your software and shit is always going to make people want to be online. Especially it's going to be that easy, bro. Like, just like, getting your clothes, bro. You just look at your phone, like, all right, this is the clothes I like the Amazon shit where you can buy your clothes, buy a bunch of clothes that you want to try on, and anything you don't want, you just return it. That's crazy cool idea right there, bro. You don't even have to go to the store to try on your clothes anymore.
Exactly, bro. And it's the world is going to a convenient state of, like, living, bro. Think about it, bro. Everything, bro. Uber, bro, convenience, bro. Grubhub, convenience, bro. Just everything's just fucking convenient, bro. It's just, bro, I'm telling you, like, bro, everything, bro. You want food, bro? Grubhub. There's an app for it, bro. Even in, bro,
you want to ride somewhere? Uber.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It's just, bro, in finances, bro. Before, bro, people were doing manual processing on Excel. Now what, bro? You bam, click a button, bro. Automations, bro. I'm telling you, everything just has to be conveniency, bro. That's what the world's coming to. That's why Amazon, in my opinion, has fucking sprung, bro. Because, bro, the conveniency of 2-day shipping, bro. You don't have
soon to be
fucking
1-day shipping.
Yeah, bro. Soon to be. Oh my god,
that's gonna be crazy, to
bro.
be
Soon it's
honest.
gonna be
I'm
half
excited.
hour,
What
bro.
the hell?
20 minutes,
Half
bro.
Hour. Here you go. It's just gonna appear right in front
Exactly,
of your hands.
bro. Like, it's fucking nuts. You're not gonna even be able to, like, Bro, they bought a fucking grocery store. Amazon bought a grocery store, bro. They're killing the game.
I think they own Whole Foods, actually.
They do, yeah, exactly.
Whole Foods. Like,
Whole
what the hell?
Foods, bro.
We're gonna live in a world with like the Jetsons, bro, where you could just teleport where you want to go, bro. Boom, right there, and
Exactly, bro. And is that world, bro, that's so automated and so fucking, convenient, bro? Is it gonna be like? Is there? We always talk about too much of a good thing or a bad thing can be bad, bro. Too much of something is bad.
So too much of
is too much of convenience gonna fucking?
Is it gonna make us lazy, bro?
Is it gonna?
I think it already has made us lazy.
But
think about it. No one wants to go out to actually get their their daily households or whatever like that. They can just fucking order it to Amazon.
You know what else has become mad easy, bro?
What?
Conversations, bro.
Oh my
Boom,
god!
just on Facebook, freaking
swipe
DM,
right,
bro.
swipe
That's
right,
it,
bro. You can meet people.
You don't even have to go outside to meet people. You just be like, yo, I live like down the street, bro. Come through. That's it.
And that's
that's a problem. Though. There's infinite content. There's infinite content for you to absorb via the internet that it's just overwhelmed people. And it's caused all this anxiety with people because people don't know what to do with all this information.
Exactly.
They don't know what the hell to do with all this information.
You're sending a generation, bro, a generation that all they know is automations, bro. Look, we talk about it in the other podcasts, bro. Our little brothers, bro, connect with their friends online playing video games, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're not going out no more, bro. And bro,
I mean, people still go out. I think there's just like a certain like aesthetic to like playing video games and just living in this virtual world instead of going outside. And yeah, maybe that's an issue, but like humanity has always found a way to distract itself from reality. So I don't see that changing anytime soon.
Bro, I honestly, Nelson, bro, I never thought of it like that in my life. I thought of it so simple. Like, I thought of it, bro, kids are just playing video games and they're just being lazy. But I never thought of,
bro,
that, bro. That's fucking crazy.
It's a similar
bro.
idea to how I was talking about the conspiracies, bro, where you just come up with these crazy ideas just because for entertainment, really. Like, the belief in that there's aliens in Area 51 is what freaking
drives you to make this shit up.
If you think about it, religion is that concept entirely. Like, humanity got bored. Humanity got so curious with why the hell we're here that we're just like, all right, there's a God.
That we try to explain things, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like, that was before science too. Like, before we could even explain anything with like actual physical like facts.
Exactly, and I'm telling you, there has to be like, it can't be coincidence, bro, that like most like religions or like most like things that like religions or like things that people follow, bro, there's like something coming out of the skies, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's mostly because like the three major religions we have in today's modern age is based on like one religion, Judaism.
Yeah.
Christianity is based in Judaism. Islam is based in Judaism. So obviously they're gonna have similar concepts to them. Like they're just one story on top of another.
Yeah. So like the way I think about religions, I think of it like bro, you're in high school, right? And the fucking the word, bro, is that. Fucking, I don't know. Jason,
the bird.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, yeah, whatever. Jason, fucking, I don't know. Jason, scratched his head in the other side of the class, right? And then all of a sudden,
this is the story you come up with, bro?
All right, I'll come up with something better. All right.
You could have concluded my nose, bro. I was expecting something about my nose.
All
and you talking
right,
about me scratching my head, bro.
Whatever. I don't know. But all right. So, okay. On the other side of the fucking school, Jason fucking kissed a girl, bro. And then by the time it gets to the other side of the school, you know what I'm saying? Like the opposite end, Jason has had sex with this girl and things went wild, bro, and he got caught up by the parents. That's what you know what I'm saying?
Are you saying that religion is like a rumor, bro?
I think so. This is what I think religion is. I think it's a concept that's like someone made up, right? Like he was saying, someone was bored, right? And then they told this, oh, this is what I believe this is. Okay, this is what I believe. It's a big ass game of telephone, bro. That's what I think it is. You know what I think? You know what I mean?
That's a crazy way to think about it. Then why do people think like, oh, this is like a disciple? Like Jesus had a connection with God, bro. Like what? How do you explain that?
It's because we wrote a book about it. We put it in actual words and then sent it around for 2,000 years. How is that not going to be something people believe in if for 2,000 years all we did was instill upon the next generation this idea that Christ walked the earth and like performed miracles and shit like that,
bro? And it's crazy. Like, so like, do I believe that there's a God? I truly believe there's a higher being, bro.
I don't know if it's like God per se, but like maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I think the greatest positive. I think this world revolves on energies, right? And I think the greatest positive thing that can truly be is what people define as God, right? And then the truest negative thing, the grossest whatever you want to say, right? The most negative thing in the world.
The grossest,
Yeah.
like your toes, bro.
Yeah. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen,
That's a new joke that you guys gonna be hearing now,
Jason just tried to make a new joke, but I don't see that catching on anytime soon.
bro. It's because you guys haven't seen, bro. Nobody's seeing.
no one is gonna.
Nobody's seen your nose either, but here we are still talking about it.
No joke. His nose is huge. His nose is a fucking planet that he's always.
Now
talking
he's just
about.
deflecting, bro, because he doesn't want to.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, just beware. If Jason thinks he's funny and starts posting my toes anywhere,
Nah, I would never do that to anybody, bro. That is like
my
that's
toes. My toes are kind of gross. That's what he's trying to get
That'd
at.
be kind of weird if Jason just like had a picture of your toes. To be honest.
Oh, he does.
No, I don't, bro. This man has pictures of his freaking feet throwing up gang signs and shit, bro.
How in the hell do you throw up gang signs with your feet?
Ask Vic, bro. He's the man. He's the man with the toes, bro.
There's pictures, bro.
There's
out
pictures.
there.
I want to see these pictures.
Nah, I'm
actually.
telling you. Oh man, Jason, bro, you post them shits, bro. You're gonna scare people.
I don't have those pictures because I don't want that shit on my phone, bro. if I had that pop on my screen, bro, I think my phone would crack, bro. Simple as that. My phone just would not be able to process what it was doing.
Anyway, shut up, bro. Shut up. That's what I think. I think that honestly, like a big ass game of fucking telephone, bro.
Yeah, it's just word of mouth. That's how we like learned history in the beginning before we had like written word.
Well, I mean, I still think that no matter what, religion did play a good part in like starting laws and shit like that.
Oh yeah, I mean like religion brought people together. I'm not gonna like go ahead and act like that wasn't the case. But religion brought people together. It brought people under this umbrella of one thing. It united people. It spread ideas. And sure, like religion has caused a lot of good things in the world, but like also a lot of bad things. So
Yeah, but that's what anything. You know what I'm saying? We're not good people. We have our good. We have our bad flaws. But like I'm not knocking religion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's bad or whatever. What I'm saying is like it's just like a religion is I love that it exists, and I love that it's an idea, and I love that some people can really dive into it and truly. Like it means something to them. You know what I mean?
that's the problem, though. You have people who take the word of Bible like as law, and then you have like, well, to be quite honest, bigots who like don't respect other people and can't accept their way of life because of like something that someone said 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, I still think that religion is important because not important. Like it's important to whatever you believe in because you believe in your God, and we should all be able to respect each other in whatever we believe, bro.
Exactly.
That's what's the most important thing about anything. It's just being able to respect another person. Like the problem with Democrats and Republicans is that they don't respect each other's beliefs, bro.
And the thing about politics is that you have to choose a side. So what I'm saying is, religion, it's not like I don't like. People conceptualize the idea of religion with like you have to pick this. Oh, you have to be this. You have to be that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's kind of what it is, though.
Yeah, but like what I think is so like I have friends, bro. Like Jason, right? Thinks similar to me. Thinks that there's like a higher being, but doesn't know if it's like a god, like religion talks about, right? But I like, and I have friends that like truly believe in God, right? And we're still boys, bro. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't change the fact, like.
Oh yeah, like religion can't really like affect friendships unless you like really let it. But if you're not as spiritual as like the next guy, then it can't affect you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, religion. It's just always the being able to respect each other is what's important, and at the end of the day.
Yeah, but that's that's been the biggest issue of mankind since like ever.
It's
like,
because
that's true because it goes from between race, bro. We can't even respect each other just because we have different races, bro.
We always have to judge each other on what we believe is true. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
people take this shit to the heart.
Like, yeah, if I truly believe, like, I don't know, I'm fucking
like Jesus is real.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna. Cause listen,
What if I believe that there was like a big slice of cheese that like created this world, right? A big slice of cheese, and this slice of cheese created oxygen and hydrogen, and this is all just made out of cheese, bro.
But the thing is,
cool.
I mean, you could think
like
that all you
world.
want. I'm gonna be like, well, whatever, bro. I guess
Exactly, you respect it.
Yeah, but that's not what I believe, bro. I don't believe a fucking big ass ball of cheese is flying around. Whatever you said, bro.
Yeah,
you know
but are you
I
gonna
mean?
go to war for it? Exactly. That's the problem.
Could you imagine, like the Green Bay Packers start like a war? We're the cheese heads, bro. The cheese and the but straight up, bro. I think that the problem with human beings is just always trying to separate each other and fight each other because of that separation.
Exactly. Us as humans, like, as this is what I'm saying, like, we
compare
have
ourselves.
Yeah, we have our growth areas that we need to grow from, right? And I feel like we're gonna get there, right? We're gonna, like, what in life, right? In our lives, right? Think of it like this. Think of the human race as one life, right? Think of the human race as one life, right?
Okay.
In our own lives,
Yes.
the way we learn things is through trial and error, right? And sometimes what we think is our biggest mistake is our greatest lesson, bro. You know what I mean? And think of the human race as one life, right?
Okay.
We're learning these lessons, bro, and we're making these mistakes, bro. And soon, this is what I'm saying. Soon, we're gonna get to the perfection that I always talk about, bro. You know what I mean?
What is the perfection, Vic?
I truly
That's
believe
the utopia when we're through the universe, bro.
Yeah, when we're fucking through the universe, bro. And
Okay,
and
what does
it's
through the universe mean, though?
through the universe, like, man, it's just
Like we're spread across the universe? Is
like
that,
no,
is that
like
humanity's goal?
what I meant, like sky's the limit, bro. But then I extended it, like the universe is the limit. Like,
Well,
it
yeah, that's
doesn't
what I mean,
matter.
though. Like, it doesn't matter, but, like, I think our purpose is kind of, like, spread. Like, take up the universe.
So Nelson, what do you mean by, like, spread? Like, give me a little context, bro.
Like, eventually when we all kind of figure out how to commingle, like, America, not just America, the world unites. God knows when that will be, but when, like, we figure out how to stop fighting each other and to start using our resources together,
Yeah.
then eventually, you know, we'll figure out how to go to Mars. We'll figure out how to go to all these planets, and we'll figure out light speed and all that good stuff. And eventually we'll just colonate.
We're gonna spread around and
Yeah, exactly. We'll colonate. We'll spread our humanity, which, to be quite honest, I can't see any other way, any other reason why we'd be here, if there even is a reason at that.
That's crazy, bro. I never thought of it like that, bro. Like, man. So the way I think about this perfect world that I always talk about, right, is I think, bro, through, like, just living, humans are gonna finally just get it right, bro, and then we're just gonna be, like, chilling, bro. We're gonna legit be like gods among gods, bro. Like, you know, Mount Olympus type shit. That's gonna be us. We're just gonna be just chilling, us as humans, bro.
You know, I got a problem with that idea, though, Vic.
Why?
Because if you look at it like this, bro, human beings always need something to do. Like, we're always looking for entertainment, bro.
Very true.
So, like the science for me is entertainment, bro. Because when I'm thinking about science and I'm thinking about, like, or philosophy, like, why are we here in this universe and stuff like that,
I get
my
it.
mind is working, bro. Because my mind is gonna get bored if I'm just sitting there not being idle, bro.
I get it.
Or if I'm just chilling. So if we're in a world that we're just chilling, bro, we're not gonna have anything to do. And as human beings, I don't believe that that's even possible for us. So that's why I can't agree with what you're saying. But I still respect it. Like, the idea of that we're just gonna be chilling and whatever is gonna be cool, but I just don't think it's possible for us as human beings.
So, okay, but, like, when you say chillin', Vic, what do you mean? Like, we're not doing anything? Or
No,
we're just, like,
I'm not like oh, we're chilling sitting in a chair. I mean, like, we're gonna not, like, it's not gonna be like, oh, fuck this, fuck that, or like religion. There's not gonna be like a sense of for war, but there's not gonna be like
So
we're
peace.
not gonna be opposed for each other. Yeah, it's gonna be true ultimate peace.
All right.
Like, there's still gonna be like competition. There's still gonna be entertainment, but there's not gonna be like this thing where it's like
war.
I'm better than you.
Opposition.
I want power.
So
That's more than
equality.
you. Yeah, it's gonna
Equality,
be
yeah.
equal.
Well,
like,
I mean, that's kind of what Nelson was saying anyway. He was like, well, once we figure our shit out as human beings, our next step. So you're talking about kind of the first step. Nelson's talking about the next steps.
mm-hmm.
So obviously we have to take the first step before we take the second step, right? So if the first step is that we all unite as people to become one, like, unified union, like Utopia, like
Yeah.
you were talking about, what do we have to do to get there as a society that we're in right now?
I think let me think. I think honestly we have to stop this separation thing. It's so let me try to explain this.
Like separation, like black and white.
Separation, like, there's one race, bro, and it's the human race, bro.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I mean? We're not
Like, we shouldn't separate ourselves into these, like distinctible groups, because then at the end of the day, we're opposed to each other because we have these differences. If we just acted as humans, as one race, we'd all be able to, like, come together and figure ourselves out, you know?
Yeah.
exactly.
So So obviously, if we come together, we'll be able to think as one people. Do you think we would look at each other no different? Like I look at a Hispanic person, I wouldn't look at them different as you would look at them.
Yeah,
if you
essentially,
were like a black man or a white man.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's hard to think. Like in the modern age, that's hard to think about. Like thinking that way, essentially, like thinking when you see like a Hispanic person or a black person or a white person, like not perceiving them as white, black, Hispanic, whatever. It's hard to think about like that. Because when you see a person like that, you automatically just associate themselves with that trait.
I mean, it's a blatant difference. Like you can
exactly.
See
I mean, you see it because of the fact
like
that you
facial,
see it.
Facial features, skin color is the big one, but like.
So will we ever get away with that from that though?
I think we should be able to, bro. That's what we have to do to be able to get to this place.
So think I'm like so the way we'll get to it. So like, for example, it's like a little kid, right? Two little kids, right? One's Spanish and one's Asian, bro, right?
Yeah.
And bro, little kids have so much innocence in them that they're not thinking like, yo, this kid's Asian, that, you know what I'm saying, the other kid's not thinking this kid's Spanish, you know what I mean? They're just thinking, oh, it's a person just like me, you get me? So then when if you taught that, right, and you didn't teach this separation thing that you're Spanish, you're white, you're whatever, right, it's not gonna like, that's not gonna be something we think about. So it's not gonna like separate us, bro, because we're gonna think we're all the same way little kids think that they're the same, bro.
Yeah.
So you think we're all like, do you think the problem is labels?
Yeah. This is kind of when I talked about the box last week on the last podcast, where it's like when you put yourself into this box, you become prideful is you become prideful of your box, bro. You get into this box of like, I'm a Spanish person, bro. I'm from Honduras, bro.
So you think the problem is like nationalism, like just being too prideful of where you're at based on completely random circumstances?
Well, it's not just like black and white and Hispanic, bro. It's separations like the Democrats and Republicans, bro. Or fucking up to like I'm from Boston and you're from Florida, bro. You're from
that's
Miami,
what I mean.
And you're a Dolphins fan and I'm a Patriots fan and I hate you just because of that. Like we have separations just like sports, bro. Like Barcelona, Madrid, bro. Like I was just driven after a Barcelona after a Clasico game, bro, where I went past a Ronaldo fan or whatever. He was wearing a jersey and I was wearing my Barca jersey and we just lost. And he was he starts laughing at me, bro. I'm like a 15-year-old kid, bro.
He's
I'm
going
to a quinceañera. I was going to the quinceañera freaking.
Oh, the quinceañera practice?
Yeah, I was going to quinceañera.
Yo, I remember that
practice,
quinceañera practice. Because I remember Omar, freaking Real Madrid fan over here, started shoving that in our faces.
Yeah, for real. It was just like I was like, what the hell, bro? Like that's just like a separation that we do just for sports, and we do separations for everything, bro.
So that's the point. Do you think we'll ever get away from that? Like I really when you lay it out like that, it doesn't seem like we're ever gonna go away from that. Like we're always gonna have these distinctions between ourselves. So we're always gonna be like, hey, you're kind of different from me, so I'm opposed to you.
Well, I think that is how we grow somehow, bro. Because look, I compare like even just like a separation, like I would have to, like it goes down to like person to person. Do I think I'm a different person than you? Like this is kind of mad philosophical, but like I kind of want to get into it. So you know, I love that philosophy shit. So I'm trying to teach my little brother about my shit, right?
Of course.
So I start telling him about people. No, I asked him like, what is the meaning of life, bro? I was like, what is the meaning of life? And he was like, oh, it's to live your life to better the people behind you, or like he said in front of you, like in the future.
Like
but
your kids or like
yeah,
like the
like,
future's
yeah, like
kids.
your future. Yeah, like that was like straight up. I was like, wow. I was like, okay, and how do you do that as a person then? And he goes, he's like, well, I don't think anything. I think anything that you do, no matter what you do, is helping the people behind you though. Because if you say you rob a bank, right, and you steal the money from the bank, you give the bank like a notice that they have a flaw in their detection and their security. So when you do something bad, you're actually doing something good at the same time, because you're helping the bank realize that they have a security problem, right?
Yeah. So no, I completely agree with you. So like, my older brother, my half brother, right? I looked up to him my whole life, but I looked up for him as like, I love my older brother. He's a fucking beast, right? He taught me so much, and he's just such a cool person. But like, I looked up to him as something I didn't want to be. You get me?
Yeah.
And I learned through his losses or negativity, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's just what it reminded me of, like just living, like, you know what I'm saying? I always like was like, yo, like I feel like this man got so much potential, bro, but he like, nah, I gotta live in the streets, you feel me? I gotta do this and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, God, bro, that's something I didn't want to be like him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he brought up a similar topic about like people that you see around you, like alcoholics and stuff like that. It makes you reflect on yourself and how sometimes you just don't want to be like that. So when one person is doing one negative thing, you end up doing a positive thing by changing the person behind you, bro. So like your kid, like if you grow up alcoholic and you have a kid, your kid, and you like abuse them or whatever, you end up doing you're like doing really negative stuff to them. But at the end of the day,
Could be helping them.
You're helping them because they become a stronger person, bro.
So is that really the best way to like help your kid though, by like enforcing these positive?
Obviously not. Because if you don't want. I'm not trying to encourage people to beat their kids, bro. Like what the hell? That's some stupid shit. Like if you beat your kids, I'm gonna beat you up as well, bro. But like.
Okay, but do you think the kids who were like essentially abused when they're kids, did they come out stronger than the kids who weren't? Or do you think that positive emotions from the parents can lead to a better child than negative emotions do?
I think that although we just have a lot of people that have had bad pasts.
Yeah, I mean, like I mean, if you think about it, it's really like a good 95% of people have had like fucked up pasts, everybody's gone through their shit.
Yeah. So I think what people have to do is just be able to openly talk about it.
But that's hard. I mean, it's really hard to open yourself out and be like, "Hey, world, this is me."
But this is something we have to learn as people, bro. Because once we open up, we get to, you open. Just because you open up as a person, you open up your mind as well, and you can take in different ideas from different people. Because you become more empathetic like that.
That's the problem, though. People don't want to open their minds. Like, people are so caught up with who they are and what they represent that they don't want to like give themselves up to anything else.
People are also so caught up in like what other people think and what other people are gonna think about them. So like let's say like you're saying you want like communicate and you'll express yourself and you'll be open minded, right? And you'll essentially like be so open, but when you like, so the idea is that like when you're so open with people, when you know what I'm saying, it could be used against you, bro.
Yeah.
That's what people are so afraid of, though. Like, they're afraid of like giving themselves up to people and like being like, hey, this is who I am, and like having those people like laugh or judge them in like a negative way, because that's what this world needs, less judgment.
100%. So we also have to teach how not to judge people. Bro, I feel like I've said this before and I just never got.
So what, acceptance?
Huh?
So this acceptance,
yeah.
That's a real big problem.
Yeah, I know. It's being able to have an open mind and accept anybody, bro.
Yeah, because people, you have like, let's say like transgenders people.
Yeah.
And like they're living their lives, even if you don't agree with it, even if you don't see how they could think that way.
Yeah.
Like, that's all besides the point. You just kind of have to respect their decision to live their life. You can't like judge them. You just kind of have to let them live their freaking lives.
Yeah.
You don't have to agree with someone to still be positive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
them.
If you don't, to respect them. Like, if you disagree with someone, like, all because you disagree doesn't mean you have to have like a negative like idea about them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Agree to disagree, essentially. Like, agree to disagree, but just respect people's lifestyles, and that's the problem. People don't respect people's lifestyles because of the lifestyles that they've lived, and the lifestyles that they think are good, and so they judge everybody else based on their own life, and people are so caught up with that they can't see anything else.
So this is kind of very interesting because it's right along the point that I was trying to make. We want to get people to accept each other, but what we're doing is freaking comparing ourselves to each other and judging ourselves and separating ourselves into separate positions. So instead, we got to learn how to like not judge each other and how to be accepting of one another.
Yeah, but that's a big problem nowadays. You have like conservatives and like people who are kind of backwards thinking who can't seem to accept other people because it's so different from what they're used to that they're just like, they reject it completely. They can't see the logic behind it, so they just reject it completely.
Well, I mean that is like closed-minded people. So if I was trying to create open-minded people by being open with each other, right?
It's like that philosophical shit you were talking about earlier in the car.
Oh yeah, it was that thing that Plato said in one of his books called The Republics. It was like a thought experiment where he was talking about how there's prisoners in a cave, right? And all they can see was like the light reflecting from like above them, and on the wall in front of them they could see shadows. So they're seeing these shadows for their whole lives, and all they know is those shadows, and that's all they can see.
It's like 2-dimensional, right?
It's like 2-dimensional, yeah. So, when one of them gets to escape and go to the real world, and he sees that there's a real world that occupies a whole third space of the dimension, bro. There's like people have shapes and objects. They're not just a flat shadow. Like we're like 3-dimensional. He goes back and tries to tell his boys like, yo, like, dude, I saw this shit up there, and it was just crazy, bro. There's a whole nother dimension we don't even know about. It's not just these shadows. And he's telling these people this, and he's like, well, all they know is that, bro, this dude's coming freaking from a whole other place that I don't even know where he went. I've never seen that shit in my life, bro. And he's coming at me, and the thing is that because he came in from the cave with like from like light to dark so quick, he like temporarily went blind. So all they know now is that this man went blind, is talking about a whole third dimension. How are they supposed to believe him, bro? So that's a pretty crazy idea, and I kind of see how that might connect to you.
Yeah, exactly. Because like at the end of the day, like you have these conservatives who can't wrap their minds around any other idea other than their own, and they can't see the light. Essentially, they can't understand the way the world works nowadays, and so they just reject it completely, like the prisoners in the cave. And if we can't really get past that, then there's no hope for humanity. Like if we can't get past our differences, get past the fact that we are born different, we're born in different circumstances based on completely random things like in our lives. Like think about it. You're born in the US, luckily. You're born as a human being, luckily. You're born with 2 parents, hopefully. You're born in a middle income family. I don't know. You're born in all these positions. There's so many like different options that you could go through, but like at the end of the day, it's gonna be completely freaking random. So there's no point in judging everybody else just because like everybody else has had to face decisions in their lives that are based off of these random things that have been put right into their lives without any actual meaning to it. And so for that reason, we should just accept each other, because like there's no point in what we're doing. There's no point in why we're here. There's no point of why we're at the position where we're at this like exact moment. So why worry about all that shit when you can just accept everyone and just continue on with your lives and try to better everyone around you, you know?
Yeah, 100%. That's how it's got to be if we want to reach our utopia, bro.
Yeah, that's how it's got to be for us to like
we just
reach
got to
the
be
stars,
able we just got to be able to like put down our differences, bro, and just, you know, accept each other and then move forward from there, bro.
Yeah, from there, where do you think we go though? Like, okay, so we've established peace.
Yeah.
But like with peace, we have to all be under like.
So if we're coming together, are we going like whole like worldwide, bro? Or
I mean, like globalization, I think is the key to like going to the stars. You know, like globalization is essentially all of humanity uniting under one.
So this is how
one
we go
country,
through the universe,
I guess, like
bro.
one nation, I guess.
Yeah.
One planet.
Yeah, one planet, bro.
Yeah, like whenever we strip down our borders and say, all right, we're all people, we're all human, we all deserve the same things, then we can truly like figure out how to allocate our resources in a way that will like let us expand, let us go to Mars, let's go to fucking Jupiter. I don't know.
Damn, that's deep, bro. Then we find some aliens, and then we start hating on them instead.
I mean, honestly, that's what it's gonna turn to. Like at the end of the day, we are a species. So the moment we encounter like another like
something
foreign
different,
species, something
bro.
different, we'll be like, oh, they are the enemy now.
Yeah, nah. I don't care if you're black or white.
Okay,
bro.
so then at that point,
that motherfucker's green, bro.
Exactly, that nigga.
Like, what are you doing over there with your big head, bro, and your freaking glowing eyes, bro? Looking at ET and
like
shit.
they look so different that we're just automatically gonna make them an enemy. But like, okay, so.
So then that's why we should.
In a theory, like, would you think an alien invasion would unite us? Like, do you think we'd all come together and be like, all right, guys, we gotta figure this shit out. We gotta fight the aliens. We gotta get them off our planet. Do you think
Bro,
that would
it'd be
unite
like Judgment
us?
Day. You ever seen that movie, bro?
With Will Smith?
Yeah,
I've been meaning to see that movie for a long time, actually, but I have not.
bro. I actually don't think I've ever watched the movie. I've seen the
Interesting.
the
we
front.
both know the
front
concept of
yeah,
the movie.
The concept
but
of the movie. Yeah.
without actually watching it. What does that say about humanity, though? That the only thing that can bring us together is a foreign enemy. How much aggression do we have towards each other that we need to like focus all of it on something else, another species?
Something that's gonna might destroy us, bro.
Might destroy everything. Like that's the only way we could like unite. Like seriously, like
That's
but if you think about it, that's what global warming is right now. Like there's all these scientists saying that we only have like 12 years to change the way we operate as a planet. We have to like basically stop using all these fossil fuels because, you know, as evidence has shown, they're not sustainable and they're doing more harm on the planet than good. Like, sure, we've made tremendous progress through capitalism and the usage of oil throughout, like, the entire last century, and that's all fine. Like, we wouldn't be where we are as a planet without capitalism, without using fossil fuels and coal and all these unsustainable resources. But now is the time we have to kind of like face the facts and be like, all right, enough's enough. We can't use this stuff anymore. We have to switch to a more alternative, healthier, cleaner, renewable energy source, because if not, we're kind of screwed.
That's true. Yo, no bull. We're coming up with like 8 first steps, bro. This is like well, we're like engineers, bro. This is what I do at work, bro. We just sit there and talk about the problem, bro.
So then how do you think we solve the problem of climate change? Like, we have to eliminate fossil fuels, the usage of fossil fuels.
Yeah.
But the only way we can really do that is by switching to an alternative fuel. So we have to like take
electric
all the
cars, bro.
Yeah, like electricity,
Everybody's
wind
gotta drive
power,
a
solar
Prius,
power,
bro.
all that kind of shit. Yeah, but like we have to take the people who are working these coal and fossil fuel jobs and like put them into these more sustainable, healthier alternative energies like wind, solar, geothermal, nuclear. I mean, nuclear is up to debate whether it's clean or not, but still, at this point it's healthier and like more sustainable than coal or fossil fuels.
It's just hard to convince people to truly like change because, bro.
You know why? Because money talks.
Bro, this man read my fucking mind. Money, bro. It's the conception of money is why like people are like, I don't know. Like, I get it. Yeah, like, if I don't use oil, fossil fuels, it'll save the earth. But I'm making profit off this oil. You know what I'm saying? That's just
exactly. Like, you're making profit off this oil. You don't want that to really go to waste, because if you stop using fossil fuels, who's to say your competitor is going to stop using fossil fuels, and then he has that advantage on you? So it's a real effort to get everyone on board with this idea that we need to save the planet, and everybody needs to stop using this. Because if one person is using it, then everyone's gonna be like, well, that person's using it, so why can't I? And that's a real problem, because we can't agree on that one idea. And it's
because we live in a capitalist ass world, bro. And
everyone's just looking for a profit.
Everyone just wants to have their money, bro.
It just this concept of money pisses me off, dude. Like, bro,
like, there's good ways to use capitalism. There's like idealistic ways that capitalism has really improved the way humans have lived. Like, think about it. We have things that we want, things that we desire, and that has fueled our ability to create. But on the other side of that, you have all this innovation that has been fueled by profit and growing a company. You have the other side of that where these companies are taking advantage of people's needs, like their medical needs, their food needs, their housing needs. And that's the problem, because essentially in these like markets where they're dealing with essentials for living, you're treating people as indisposable. You're treating people like their needs fuel your profits, which in essence that's what it is. But like, when you have these people like struggling to live because they can't afford medical care, they can't afford housing, they can't afford food, then you're just manipulating the markets so that you create this false sense of scarcity, where you have the ability, like companies have the ability to produce as much as they want, but they don't, because they need to produce just as much as they need. So
that people get put down still.
Yeah, exactly. So that people get put down still, but they still want the product. And some people can still afford it, but not everyone.
So what you're trying to say is then that we have to not do this anymore.
Because like with some markets we can.
Idea, right?
Like okay, with an iPhone, with a computer, with all these things
like luxury stuff.
Like luxury stuff. Like what do you exempt from luxury stuff? Food,
like food, yeah.
Housing,
shelter,
healthcare.
Yeah.
Education.
It's like the five things that I talked about in the second podcast when we talked about living your best life. It was 5.
Well, I said 4. What did you say? What was the 5th one for you?
Drinking stuff.
Drinking stuff. Okay. Well, okay. So you have these markets where they're specifically designed so that they feed off of the needs of people, and they feed off of
like they're like misfortune, basically.
Yeah, exactly. You have them like feeding off of their misfortune, and that's just cruel.
Yeah. So what we gotta do is not do that anymore, right?
So like you can't privatize these sectors. Like, think about it. Like energy, like the national grid, that's privatized. That's not privatized at all.
That what do you mean?
Like,
It's
like
by the government?
it's by the government. Like, yeah, it's organized by the government, it's controlled by the government, so that it doesn't get out of hand, so that certain companies can't just run a monopoly and fuck
Like-
you over with their prices.
like,
That's why you have the government
yeah.
controlling those prices, and I feel like that works pretty well. So if you apply that kind of logic to
like,
these other markets, food,
shelter.
yeah, exactly. We have it all equal.
Yeah.
Then you give people who are born from like that point in time a sense that they're equal to everyone else because they're given the same basic needs, the same basic things that everybody else has.
Isn't
Like
that
how are you gonna do well
Yeah.
in your school if you're struggling with sickness?
Yeah, it's like that struggle, like the kid in the city, bro. His mom is working like 4 jobs and she's just barely making enough for them to eat, bro, and live and do that stuff, bro. She's like working her ass off, bro, and then now this kid, he's like, I'm trying to help out my mom, so I'm gonna start selling drugs, bro.
Exactly.
Just
That's
to
what you
help
have.
my mom, bro.
Because you're forcing these people into situations where you're acting like they have free will, and that's what you're giving them, essentially, the illusion of free will, that you have the ability to do whatever you want, but you're, from the get-go, from birth, you're putting these constraints
Yeah.
where you have no choice of where you're brought up, who are your parents, who are your surroundings, your income. Like I was saying earlier, you just have no choice in all that. So how do you really have free will if all this stuff is determined beforehand?
Damn, how did we get from fucking trying to
That's
help the Utopia, bro, to determinism,
that is
bro?
Fucking nuts, bro.
Yo, we literally got into
Like,
like a
bro.
whole deep ass philosophical talk right there.
Bro,
That's straight determinism, that the belief that everything is already determined for you, bro, no matter what, from when you're born. So like,
It's the illusion of free will.
yo, they're just taking advantage of us in a philosophical way, bro.
Yeah, because you can say that, oh, I chose to pick up this mouse, I chose to eat this food, I chose to do this thing today. Like, yeah, you did choose that at the time, but that's all predetermined based on things that have happened in your life. Like, you can't go out to eat in a cafe in Barcelona, Spain, unless you probably live in Barcelona, Spain. Like, you can't be up in Florida, like, on the beach thinking, oh, I'm just going to go to Barcelona, Spain immediately.
It's because you don't have the money, bro. Like, I don't have the money to just go to freaking Barcelona and just chill, bro. I don't got the money to go to Miami Beach. I got to go work. And that shit's not fair to me. I'm born in a position where I can't go here and there. And it's like, bro, we should have all the like an even playing field when we do shit. So that if you want to grow, you have the chance to. And we just don't have that because of freaking, everybody just wants money.
It's fucking nuts, bro. Like I can see, so like again, like I see where like capitalism is a good thing, right? Because it gave people
Like a competitive drive, bro.
it gave people a competitive drive to be better than the next guy or better than before.
Yeah.
It gave people a way to improve and grow. But I also see how bad it is because it's literally controlling us, bro, making us like want something more. You feel me?
Yeah, it's like, I guess it just drives you to like, oh, I want more money. It's like that J. Cole shit we talked about too.
But you gotta think, does capitalism really enable Americans to pursue the idea of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? What is the pursuit of happiness? What enables us?
From what Vic said, bro, the pursuit of happiness is the pursuit of money, bro. Because
Okay, but what does money enable us? Like what? Okay, no. What allows us to pursue happiness? What tools do we need in this life in order for us to achieve what is happy for us?
time, bro.
Okay, what do you need? What physical things do you need in order to live? In order to be able to be happy, to not have to worry about certain things so that you don't have to, so you can focus on your own happiness.
Well, it's what you were talking about earlier.
Exactly. I was talking about you need certain tools.
Like you need your food, you need your housing, bro. You need your like clothes and stuff like that.
Exactly, and that's what capitalism is so bad at doing. It because it creates a scarcity, it doesn't enable everyone to obtain these resources. So in the end, some people suffer while other people do really well, and that's why we have such a big wealth gap in America. Like 1%, 1% of the nation owns 20% of the wealth. Like if that doesn't seem off to you, then I don't know what.
I mean, obviously that's just unacceptable.
Yeah, it's unacceptable. It shouldn't
So
be
what
like
we
that.
gotta do is even it out, right?
Exactly. Not even now. We just have to distribute it more. And like I know people get like antsy about that word, but essentially what it means is just to distribute our wealth more appropriately. Like because of the fact that 1% owns 20% of the wealth, that means the bottom
It's like
bottom percentage of our
they're getting
our
cucked,
economy is,
bro.
they're getting fucked over, you know.
So what, bro? So then what we gotta do is then give people the ability to like work,
Raise
not
themselves up.
yeah, work
exactly.
like raise
So-
themselves out by helping them out with not having to care about their healthcare, bro.
Exactly.
Not having to care about their where they live and their food. But that's tough because then you get into the argument of like
should food be really
like
controlled
welfare,
by the government?
like
Should-
welfare and shit like that
you
too.
Get into like what is too much,
And then
aid to
people take advantage of the system.
Exactly.
See, this
But
is what.
okay, that's another thing that people get into. People like to nitpick like people that they know like that abuse the system and abuse like food stamps and welfare. But like that's just one person that you know. Like evidence has shown, and there's research out there that every dollar that goes into food stamps creates $1.56 for the economy. So it's a good program. These social programs are good for the economy. They're investing in people, and people will eventually put money back into the economy because they're able to function, able to work. If you take away these people's ability to work because they're worried about their food, they're worried about their houses, they're worried about their health care, then they're not going to be able to work as efficiently as they would if they didn't have to worry about this stuff.
Damn. No bullshit. This man's about to be my president too, bro. I'm about to have like 8
know,
presidents, bro.
bro.
Everybody that comes in here is
Yo,
about
no
to be my
bullshit,
president.
Nelson Martinez, bro. 2020, bro.
2020. You got to be like 35 for that shit. I'm not 35.
Would you be the president, bro?
I'd be the president, bro. I'd be like, I'd be.
I mean, if Donald Trump
yo,
can do it, then I feel like anyone can do it, you know?
no, bro, for real. Yo, if I was the president, bro, I'd make like philosophy, like, and like, and I'd be like, yo, everybody, give me your money. I'm going to teach you philosophy and science, and then
No,
give
but
your
that-
money back.
Yeah, I know you're like joking and everything, but like that's really what we need. We need more ethics, we need more science, and we need more real stuff that's
Yo,
put into our generation instead of like the mumbo jumbo that we've been teaching them like previously, and with the mumbo jumbo that the freaking baby boomers learned before us.
So we have to teach them how to be better.
And what's even crazy, bro, is that look at this, bro. We just done some crazy shit, bro. Money is so important to this world, bro, but they don't fucking teach you basic finances, bro, in school, bro. I don't fucking get it, bro.
Yeah, and they don't teach you like basic like caring for one another either, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of just like, hey, you're put against this person's your enemy, you have to do better.
That's straight facts, bro.
It enables us to be better, but at the end of the day, it's just going to kind of cuck over certain people. And like we were talking about earlier, we can't achieve our one true goal of expanding across the stars unless we all come together. Like, we can't leave anyone behind. If all of us are to go to stars, we can't leave anyone behind.
Damn. So then we got to just start helping each other out and start accepting each other and become one.
Exactly. 'Cause
Race, like
how
Vic
are we
was
gonna
talking about,
focus,
bro.
How are we going to focus on getting to other planets if we're still fighting about freaking oil?
Yeah.
Like seriously, how are we still doing that? It's 2019 and we're still fighting
Dude,
about
like
this shit
like
while the Earth is burning.
solar energy has been like a thing since like the 80s, bro. Like it was big in the 80s.
Scientists have known about climate change since the freaking 80s, and we haven't done anything about it. Like they've been teaching us this shit since we were children,
Bro. Yeah, for
and
real.
nothing has happened about it. Like I was sitting there 4th grade thinking, oh yeah, adults are gonna take care of this. I'm 21 now, and adults have not taken care of this. They are.
Yo, we're adults
they are.
now.
That we are adults, and they are ignoring the problem.
They're the old. That's what I was, bro. It's sometimes you just can't change the mind of the old elders, bro. They've
That's
been
why-
through their lives, bro. You just have to accept that they're kind of different, and us as the new generation, we gotta take responsibility of that and try to change it.
Try to make this world the utopia that we all envision, bro.
At the end of the day, your brother was kind of right, Jason. We need to leave the world better off than what we came into it. And, I mean, I guess the older generation gave up on that. They're just like, going to make my profit. I'm going to die before any of this shit happens to me anyway. So, not my problem. But us, we have to leave the world better off for our
Children,
offspring, our children.
and our children's
Our children's
children.
and our children's children. Because if not, then what's the point? We're just going to have a dying planet to leave off to these kids while we fade into paradise, fade into the freaking black void.
Or whatever is
Or whatever is out
the
there,
afterlife,
whatever you
bro.
believe.
Whatever you guys believe, because we accept you too. We just gotta all come together, bro.
And just
Fucking
figure out a way to goddamn save this planet. And
goddamn
reach the
save
stars.
this planet so that we can go through the universe.
Oh man, bro, that shit sounds good, bro. That shit sounds beautiful, bro. bro. I think, bro, no joke. I think this conversation's fucking golden, bro. I think, bro, it's time for the messy moment.
Messy moment. Messy moment. Messy moment.
The messy moment is a time where we reflect all the greatness that we spoke about, and we just, dive into some of our favorite parts, things we wish we could have talked more about. Just like, it's just reflection on the episode itself and how great a fucking conversation it was.
That's true. It's just a time where you get to make your closing arguments or whatever you want to just say, whatever the hell you want to say, bro.
So I'll start it off. I'll just want to say, like, my messy moment truly is Nelson, bro. First and foremost, I want to say thank you, bro. Dab me up, bro. Oh, shit. No, you're good. But listen, bro. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you, man, for coming on here, bro, and bro, allowing me, Jason, and you, bro, to have a fucking fire-ass conversation, bro. You know what I mean? And, like, in general, like, I have so many fucking amazing moments in this. I loved this whole conversation. I loved where it went. I loved how we just were free flowing. I loved how it was just fucking great stuff, right? I was just into it the whole time. And, like, man, like, I'll say, like, a messy moment I truly have was truly, like, listening to you guys and just learning shit that I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, through this conversation, I learned so much about, like, capitalism, bro, and how, like, I was always thinking, like, money's fucking garbage or whatever, but I never thought of the idea that, like, money is, like, the idea of, like, capitalism, money, bro, it can be a good thing, bro, because it, like, the money made us want more, bro. It made us, like, achieve more, and it made us, like, grow and evolve, bro. And I'm like, wow, bro. And, like, you know what I mean? I love moments like that in life when, like, you're just like, oh shit, like, a way that you thought, bro, just got like Legos added to it. Like, imagine Legos, bro. You had a Lego in your hand, bro, and then, like, I connected another piece, bro. It's crazy. Like, you're like, oh shit,
you're building
bro.
the puzzle of Vic, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh shit. Like, I never thought of it like that. And then my guy Nelson, bro, hit me with the greatness, bro, and hit me with the facts. And then I was just like, oh shit, bro. I learned something new. And I had a fun ass time doing it with some great fucking pals of mine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my messy moment. I could talk for fucking hours. Jason, bro, what the fuck was your messy moment, bro?
My messy moment was being able to sit here and talk with some people that I respect. And even though we have some differences, bro, we got to talk about bettering us as human beings and not us as people, bro. Got to talk about what, like, straight philosophy, like, why we should even be trying to better ourselves, bro. Like, this is just stuff that we don't even know what the hell's going on. We might as well try to better ourselves, and we got to talk about that. And I'm glad we got to talk about it with one of my boys, since he's known me my whole life, bro. And I got to, dab my boy up, Like, I got to bring my boy on here and have him speak his knowledge that I've been hearing him speak since he was a freaking youngin', bro.
A youngin', bro.
Yeah, youngin', bro. A little kid, bro.
All right, yo. So first and foremost, one thing you guys for having me on here.
Of course,
it's been
bro.
a pleasure to be in the messy room. It's
the messy room.
much messier than you would think, guys.
Chill, bro.
But it wouldn't be the messy room if it wasn't like that.
That's true. It gives. I do it on purpose, bro. I just don't clean my room because
for the
podcast,
for the aesthetic, exactly.
For the aesthetic.
Yeah. It's not because he's a fucking lazy piece of shit.
Whoa. Relax.
All right. So
Anyway,
my messy moment of this
yeah.
podcast, I think, is just the ability to talk about what really faults people, what is really restricting humanity and achieving its inevitable goal
of Utopia,
expanding across the universe.
Oh,
and I know that sounds like a crazy ass idea, but, like, at the end of the day, what else are we gonna do with our lives besides expand our knowledge, expand ourselves across the universe?
Damn, that's so true, bro. Honestly, this is a good time for you to give your quote about, like, what you think, bro. How are we gonna do this, bro?
I mean, the only way we really come together is you gotta open your mind. You gotta be willing to accept people for who they are and not judge them based on the things that they've gone through in their life. Because if you keep judging people, then you're not getting anywhere. So you gotta open your mind, and then once you do that,
You can
sky's
let
the limit.
people in, bro. Yeah,
You let people in.
We're going through the universe.
Yeah, going through the fucking universe.
You heard it, man. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, why the fuck do we judge people? Listen to this man. This man's a fucking beast, bro.